Welcome back to the 80 Diaries podcast. I'm Abby.
And I'm Emily.
How you doing, Emily?
I'm doing good. I am here. We're doing it.
Yes, we are.
Life is pretty chill.
Life is pretty chill.
Not doing too much, so I'm just kind of relaxing a little bit right now.
Yeah, I feel like life is finally settling down after a very, very crazy February.
Oh my gosh.
It is the shortest month of the year, but it is by far the longest month of the year.
How is that real? How does that happen?
February just is the worst every single year. And even though there were many great things that happened in February, it's just the weather has been awful. Like it's just one of those months. But we made it through.
It's over.
We're looking ahead to spring, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah.
I'm really, really excited for it to start warming up a little bit, even though it really hasn't been that cold. And I feel like, honestly, that's been worse, where it hasn't been really cold, because I anticipate it every day. Yeah. And then every day it's not. So I'm all bundled up, and then it's been a whole thing.
Well, I just also feel like if you're not getting the cold, like, you're being teased the whole time. Yes. It's not, because like,
it's stringing us along.
Because if it was cold, then you know it's cold. You're accepted into it, but it's never gotten fully there. So it's just like this, like, will they, won't they kind of a thing. And so, it's been wild.
So I'm really excited for spring, and I feel like it's coming. I can feel it.
I know.
Touching my little toes, and
It was a really nice day today.
It was a really nice day today.
Went for a nice walk during lunch.
That's so nice.
So fun.
That's so nice.
Yeah. But what have you been up to, Abby?
Nothing much. Just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
We've been watching a lot of TV.
There's been a lot of good TV the past few weeks.
Yes.
That's come out. We're not big new TV watchers a lot of the time. I don't get on board normally.
I don't watch any new TV shows. Really.
Yeah. Big rewatcher, but I've been getting into new TV shows.
Yes, there's been a couple good shows, and I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
I feel like TV went through a little bit of a lull for a minute there. But it's doing good things right now. I'm here for it.
I will say, the one thing that I need TV to do is I need to not be 8 episodes. I
want 22 20-minute episodes.
I'm all for that. If we're going to do these longer dramatic shows, give us 12 episodes, because I feel like you're just kind of...
You can't fit a whole series in 8 episodes.
Yeah, you're just kind of like... I don't know. So I'm really... That's my biggest beef with a lot of these shows. They're only, like... 90% of them are only 8 episodes. Yeah. And
8 to 10.
I need more than that.
We need more than that.
I understand that the 22 episode, as much as I would love a 22 episode season.
I miss that so bad.
I know.
I really do. You could tell so much story in 22 episodes.
You really could.
And I didn't care that they were short. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed it.
There were so many of them.
Yeah. But I understand that's maybe not where the industry is anymore, but can we just extend our shows just a little bit? Can we go to 12 episodes or something? Because we're just kind of rushing through bits and pieces of it
or you can't have any side plots.
Yeah.
It's got to just be the main plot.
Yeah.
Which in theory, well, not in theory, and also doesn't leave a great story if it's just side plots make the story a lot of the time. So if you're just doing the main story, but you don't have time to fully develop the main story when it's only 8 episodes.
Exactly.
And you have all these side plots in there.
Exactly. So that's kind of my beef with television, new television. I am liking it. Yeah. It has been great, but that's my thing, is I want more of it.
I totally agree. I think we need I feel like we overcorrected a little bit too much.
Yep.
Bring back a couple... Again, even if they're shorter. I mean, I feel like most TV episodes nowadays are like an hour.
Hour and a half or so.
Hour and a half. Make them a little shorter. 45 minutes to an hour. And just do 1 or 2 more.
Yeah. I think it would be so great. I love that. I feel like it started with Stranger Things, and I think Stranger Things did us dirty with production.
Well, Stranger Things was the first really big show from a streaming service.
Yeah.
Not network television.
I miss network television.
I miss network television every day, let me tell you.
NBC, come back.
What I wouldn't give for a real true One Tree Hill or Pretty Little Liars.
Those are 45-minute episodes, and they still did 22.
And they still did 22 of them. But just a real good teenage drama show.
Yeah.
That's not all mystical, not all just life. That's 22 episodes, 45 minutes. An incredible show.
I would love that.
Well, I wouldn't give. I would even let you guys release them episodically, weekly. 1 episode.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of thinking about this because of the shows we've been watching have dropped in chunks. I miss weekly episodes.
Okay, so I don't. Because, because The Summer I Turned Pretty did weekly episodes. And I was miserable all week, even though I hated that show, and I stand by that was a bad show. I needed to know what happened, and I had to wait a whole week.
But it was fun to have something, like, weekly to... Yes. Like, I loved the community that it brought. Mm-hmm. Like, weekly when Severance would come out, because that dropped weekly as well.
And Dancing with the Stars.
And, it just gave you something.
It gave you something to look forward to during the week. Okay, you're right. Even though I'm being lazy and I just want to be able to watch the whole thing, I do agree with you.
I think it would be, like this is what I'm thinking. Like, we're going to talk about it more in depth later. But if Bridgerton would have released one episode a week, think of how fun that would have been.
So fun.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that would be so much more fun than, like, binging it all in one night. Yeah. Still did it, but...
And I do appreciate you letting me know the full story very quickly.
Yeah.
But
like, how fun.
Okay, so whatever happened to the CW? Because the CW is what gave us all these incredible shows. And I think they need to make a comeback. I think ABC bought them. ABC bought them, and then...
Because ABC Family also gave us a lot of those shows.
I think... Did the CW become ABC Family?
No, they were separate.
They were separate? Okay.
They were separate. CW was risque.
I know.
Compared to...
One Tree Hill was on CW.
Gossip Girl was on CW.
Gossip Girl was on CW.
I remember the first
Pretty Little Liars was ABC Family, wasn't it?
I remember the first time I ever saw Gossip Girl. It was with Judy. Which sounds like a wild thing to say.
Yeah.
But it was around the time they were casting for Twilight. And Chase Crawford was like...
Yes.
Talked deeply about.
Yes.
And Judy turned on Gossip Girl so I could see who they were considering for Edward, but she muted it so I wouldn't know what was going on.
Do you remember what episode it was?
I can tell you right now, I bet you they were at Chuck's club. I just see like dance. Like, I just see that. I
mean, that would have been early days of Gossip Girl.
I think it's right when it was coming out.
Slay.
Like, it was still airing.
Slay.
But she wanted to show me who they were thinking for Twilight, for Edward. And I'm like, sign me up, Chase Crawford.
You know, while no one will ever be Edward quite like Robert Pattinson was Edward, he really slayed that role, mostly because he hated it so much. I love Chase Crawford. Chase Crawford, he slays everything he does.
Everything.
He would have been a great Edward, but no one will be Edward.
No, absolutely.
Like Robert Pattinson was.
Robert Pattinson was truly number one for Edward.
Yeah.
But in an alternate universe with
Chase Crawford
as Edward,
slay.
Could you imagine him all paled out and sparkly? Like, come on.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, it's so funny. So yeah, I love that. But yeah, I miss that stuff.
I just miss that so bad. Like, I would love like a show that goes on for like 9 seasons, 22 episodes a season.
24. Remember 24?
24 episodes a season.
No, 24. The
TV show?
The TV show.
Also incredible.
Came out every week. I miss episodic weekly, like, shows.
Yes.
Because it does act like...
It became a part of our routine. 24 especially became a part of our routine.
But, like, even just barely. Summer I Turned Pretty. That was, like, a Wednesday routine. And I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
And then Summer I Turned Pretty ended. Dancing with the Stars. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
Tuesday night routine.
I just think that, like...
SNL every Saturday. Well... Every 3 Saturdays. Every 3 Saturdays on, 3 Saturdays off.
But you know what I mean? I just think that, like, I miss that, like, routine of it. Yeah. And I miss, like, going on to TikTok after every episode of Summer I Turned Pretty, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, what do you think this means for next week? Because with Bridgerton, we got half and then half.
Yeah.
You know? Which is good.
And I stayed off because I was kind of slow to watch Bridgerton. Like, I didn't watch them right when they came out.
I did.
Or at least part 1. Part 2 I did. But,
yeah.
So I was like trying to stay off TikTok, make sure I didn't see any spoilers because there was so much out to spoil.
Yeah. But think if you would have just had one episode.
Or if I just would have watched it sooner, I know
that also. Me. But like, I just think there's something so fun about the weekly episodic releases that I miss so much.
TV, you need to just take a look back at like early to late 2000s.
Yeah.
2000s in general. To early 2010s. There was such great television during that time, and we need something like that bad. We need something like that back imminently.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be big budgets. Nope. I mean, these shows were running on, like, just teeny budgets. And that made the show too. The teeny budget was a character in and of itself.
See, I was actually thinking about this, like with recently, like, you know, like Seinfeld, Parks and Rec, The Office. All, like, obviously they had budget to bring in people, whatever, but it was all like very low quality.
Yeah.
Like I that's one thing I didn't like about the Paper reboot that kind of just got on my nerves, is it was too well done. And I just wanted like a low quality, kind of grainy half-hour comedy. Yes. Do you know what I mean? Like I wanted Ted Danson to be on Cheers again. I
don't need movie quality
TV shows.
Yeah. I want TV shows.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a lost art and I miss it.
Like, where's Greg Daniels?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Come on.
I will say though, there's actually a new season of it's called The Four Seasons coming out with Tina Fey. And
I've never seen it. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's really good.
Isn't that more of a drama though?
Kind of, yeah.
It's not as comedy.
It's not as comedy, but I saw the release date today, so that's why I'm thinking about it. But it was actually really cute. It has Tina Fey and Coleman Domingo. It had Steve Carell. Mm-hmm. What's her name? Katie Heron from the Broadway musical. Erica Hanning. She's great. And then who's the guy? Why do I not remember his name? He's in How I Met Your Mother. He was on SNL. He's the guy, Randy, his nose bleeds.
Oh, I can't think of his name. But I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
He's in it.
Oh, I thought it was his name.
I know his name. I can see it. Yeah. But it was actually a really good show. Really? Highly recommend. I think that's an 8-episode thing, but I just miss weekly episodes.
Me too. And just
I will say
television.
Apple does release weekly episodes. They do weekly. Yes. Like Morning Show comes out weekly. Severance came out weekly.
Oh, I need Severance back. Like, I know. Religiously.
Yeah.
But also I don't want it to, because season 2 was so good that I'm worried they're going to ruin it, because I don't know how you wrap up a show like this. Not that season 3 is necessarily the last season. They haven't said that. But how do you wrap up that show? That's like a satisfying ending for everyone.
Yeah, I don't know what you do.
Oh, but I love Severance.
So very excited. But yeah, Apple does release weekly.
Yes. But they're still like an hour and a half long episodes. You only get 8 or 10 of them. And they're movie quality, which I don't mind all the time. But not every time do we need movie quality.
We don't need everything to be movie quality.
I would rather get a season every year that has more episodes, lower quality, than one season every 3 years. That's only a couple episodes and super duper high quality.
I agree. This is my beef with TV.
For some shows, Severance, you can take your time. I get it. Yeah. That one I get. Even though I think you could do it a little faster. I think you guys are being slow on purpose. Whatever.
Same with Bridgerton.
Oh my gosh.
We need to talk about that.
So much about Bridgerton, because about their release schedule, because they said this one they gave like a year and a half or 2 years, but they did it in like it's gonna
20 months. They did the last one in 20 months.
Yeah, but this next one, I said they said 2 years, but they're thinking more about like a year and a half.
Okay.
So still, that's so long.
Come on.
It's not like these are like crazy episodes to film. Like, you have a couple sets, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Why does this take so long?
Why does this take so long?
There's no special effects.
The thing that drives me, that's the thing that bothers me, is like, I understand that like the setups and like maybe people are like, Cressida is in freaking hair and makeup for 1,000 years. So it take like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can forgive that stuff. Their filming takes like 6 months or whatever, which a normal TV show would be filming for about 6 months of the year. That's fairly normal. Yeah. It's this like fact that like we don't do like 6 months on, 3 months off, and we start another season before the other one. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are we not starting it? If it takes 17 years to edit all of it together, why don't we get started on that and start?
Well, network television used to film
one episode a week.
They would have a little break in the winter, like Christmas
a couple
break,
weeks,
and then summer break too.
Let's do that.
Like, let's do that. You can crank these out way sooner.
Come on.
Why does it take so long?
Why are we doing this? Why are we messing around with 17 years?
Seriously.
I don't know. It is one of the things that is driving me bonkers, because the thing is people want these shows. Mm-hmm. And if you wait too long, we're going to forget about it.
Yeah, there was one show that I can't remember what show it was, but I was like, they are pushing this out just to be pushing it out. There's no good reason for them to push it out, and it made me really mad, and I refused to watch it when the new season came out, and I can't remember what it was. But they, like, really made me mad because it was ridiculous. I wish I could remember what it was.
Me too.
But I'm boycotting that show.
Whatever it is.
I'm boycotting so well, I've forgotten what it was.
Look at you.
But, because, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
We just need to, like, literally go back and look at the time when we were doing Pretty Little Liars, The Office. We were doing all these kind of network shows and what we were doing, you know? Like, come on. We don't need this.
Yes.
We don't need this.
Also, we've talked about this a lot, so I'll only mention it briefly. I've started rewatching Pretty Little Liars again.
We haven't talked about this.
We have talked about Pretty Little Liars quite a bit on this podcast.
I thought you meant about
Not
this.
today. No. Like, in the past, we've spent quite a bit of time on Pretty Little Liars.
It's an amazing show, so it is.
So I won't spend too much time. That first season is a fever dream. Holy cow. I forget how just chef's kiss that first season is. Oh, it's
so good. And with the filter.
Oh, I was like, I forgot. They made this all like blue-gray.
And like, gold. But also like so gold.
They put this weird filter over everything. Yeah. Incredible.
That is
pure cinema. Really so great.
Hey, you were able to produce that quality 22 episodes a season. We're looking at you.
One season a year.
Warner Brothers.
Please. I really don't get why they're not doing that. Like, there's no way these really short seasons, really expensive episodes is more profitable than more episodes per season, lower quality. Like, I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Whatever.
Anyways, CW, please, we need a banger. We need a banger bad.
We need one, please.
Did HBO buy CW?
Yeah, they own it. Warner Brothers bought CW, or they owned it just in general. And then HBO bought Warner Brothers.
Gotcha. I was going to say, I know there's like two companies that own everything, but...
Warner Brothers, Netflix.
CW.
HBO, Disney, Netflix. That's who owns everything.
CW, please.
Please?
I'm begging.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Also, they were able to produce great quality stuff. 20 episodes a season. Like at Game of Thrones. I mean, I haven't watched it. I've watched like...
Do they have that many episodes?
They have a lot of episodes, if I'm correct. This could be wrong.
Never seen it.
I've only seen like half an episode, and I just wasn't vibing.
There's too much lore. But... That's honestly so true. I feel like that came out once a year, too. Like, a season came out every year.
Maybe it didn't have as many as I thought. It had 8 seasons and 73 episodes. So, okay, they were at 9 episodes. But they came out every year.
Okay, see, if you're going to do these short seasons, we need them quicker.
Every year.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That would be a fair compromise.
Make it sooner. But their production quality was crazy. From what I've seen.
I have no idea.
And I haven't seen much.
I haven't seen any Game of Thrones, but...
Game of Thrones... Is it worth watching?
See, people love it, and I just don't know if that's something I could ever get into.
The thing is I think it's what are they called? The Dothraki or something?
Jason
Momoa?
That's all I know.
That's all, like, there's something about, like, that, and, like, that, like...
See, I have a bigger problem with, like...
The dragons?
The dragons and, like, the elves and, like...
See, again, I don't know any of that stuff.
I know there's dragons. I might have made up elves, to be honest.
That might be Lord of the Rings.
I think that's Lord of the Rings.
Oh, no. As you can tell...
the fantasy thing is not my thing, really.
No, I concur.
So I've never had the desire to watch the Game of Thrones, but people loved that show. Yes. Except the last season. There was a lot of drama with that last season.
Okay, again, we're not talking about quality. No. Remember, we're telling people... Worse quality, more shows.
Quality, more show.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. That's what I think we're needing. What we should be going for.
Because we used to have so much great television.
Yeah.
Every week, like every night, there was a new episode of some show that I was looking forward to, and there's just not anymore.
There's just not.
And it breaks my heart.
So here we are. But now that we've kind of gone on this rant for a little bit, should we get into the actual topic that we were going to talk about today?
Yes.
So, as we've mentioned 1,000 times in this episode, Bridgerton came out, and we watched it.
We're big Bridgerton fans here.
Big Bridgerton gals.
We Did not like season 3. It was fine. It was so mediocrely fine that it's not worth watching again.
I know, because I literally tried to rewatch it and I had to stop because I couldn't do it.
Especially comparatively to the other seasons. Did Queen Charlotte come out between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3?
2 and 3.
See, you can't give us a hard hitter like that and then come back with 3.
With 3.
Because it was...
We can't wait 2 years and come back with 3.
See, that's the other thing. If you're going to give us crap quality with a crap show with full-blown beat makeup faces when it's supposed to be Regency era... And you wait 2 years, it better be freaking good.
It better be good.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Anyways. I digress. Anyways.
But
so, this season...
Season 4 came out.
Again, and I had a hard time... Or I didn't have a hard time, but I did not watch it right when it came out because... I wasn't really that excited. Like, season 3 really rubbed me the wrong way.
It was really
disappointing.
Yeah.
But they were dropping part 2, so I watched it. So, I've seen all of it. You've seen all of it.
I've seen all of it.
We have a lot of thoughts.
We do. First of all, I loved this season.
I loved it. I feel like we're back.
It really felt
It was so good.
It was such a good season. Overall, just really, like, Kate and Anthony, top season, always and forever. Great. I really feel like this...
I think I would have to rewatch season 1 to really feel like...
I kind of liked this because I don't know if I liked this more or if it's tied. It's kind of like waffling in that.
I think because I haven't seen season 1 in a couple years. If I remember correctly, season 1, I probably like a little less, but it was more spread out good.
Yes.
I didn't love part 1 of the season, but part 2 made up for it and well beyond. Like, part 2 was so good.
Yeah. See, I liked part 1. I thought it was good.
Fine.
I felt like it was very much just like setting up part 2 though.
Yeah.
Like I felt like, and we'll get all into it, but like with the Mondridges, with everything, like I felt like we were setting and like trying to figure out is Charlotte gonna let Lady Danbury go? You know, we were kind of setting up to this epic part 4.
There will be spoilers.
Oh yeah, this is
spoiler.
So spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
But it set up. It was like really setting up.
Yeah.
I still thought it was cute. Like I really liked Benedict and Sophia at my cottage. Like that was so sweet, you know. But yeah, no, I felt like it was really setting up. And then once part 2 came out, I felt like it made me like part 1 more.
That's fair. Yeah.
Because it was so beautifully well done.
Yeah.
So expertly done.
Yeah. Part 2 was, oh my gosh, it was so good.
So should we just get into like a recap and we kind of talk thoughts by thoughts?
Yes.
Also,
let's just go through people's storyline.
Okay. Yes.
So first, let's start off with Violet and what's his name?
Lord Anderson.
What are your thoughts on them?
So here's the deal. I really liked them. Mm-hmm. I really, really did like them. But I will say I am kind of excited for Violet to see what's next.
I think so too. I think like it makes sense for her to hold off on the marriage for a little bit. And I think like I don't think it necessarily means they won't ever get married or get back together.
But she's
hanging out by herself, which is great.
Yeah, which I think is great because I don't know, I have a whole thing, but I really enjoyed how Violet has been a mom the entire time that her kids were growing up. Now Hyacinth lowered her hems. She's
getting ready. She's gonna wait another
year or so, but she's gonna debut soon. Gregory, I believe they said, has moved out or something. Or
he's older than Hyacinth.
Yeah, exactly. So
they go on their like travel time. I think he's on his travel time.
He's somewhere.
Yeah,
he's chilling. But like she's raised her kids.
Yeah.
And now it's time for her. And I think
I respect that.
I respect that.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be one thing if Hyacinth was like a year old. I would be like, bro, be a mom.
Let's look at our kids.
Let's worry about the kids. But so that's why I think I'm really happy for Violet to take this time now to explore her life and whatever. And Lord Anderson was a great catalyst, jumping off point for that I think.
And I do really like them. Like I would be very happy if they get back together and they end up together. Like I think they're very, very cute. And I like to see Violet happy. I just love her so much. She's just so sweet. I know.
She's so sweet.
So I really like to see her happy. And I like them a lot. But I do appreciate her getting her time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think this is like a good time. Like she's kind of done mothering.
Yeah.
And I think this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
So go do it. And then see if, what comes around next. If Lord Anderson's still...
Because I do like him a lot. I think they're really cute. Which I didn't really like him in season 3, if I remember right.
But he was so sweet in season 4.
Yeah. And I also feel like I just had a lot of problems with season 3. Like, I don't think it necessarily was his... Honestly, I think what it was there were so many side plots in season 3 and so much just other stuff that we didn't need that I was kind of annoyed with all of it.
Well, and I think the thing was, and I think I've seen a lot of critiques about season 3 versus season 4, is there were still a lot of side plots season 4, but they tied back.
They moved the story along.
Where season 3...
They were just there for that.
They were just there. Mondridges had nothing to do with Colin and Penelope.
Literally, I hated the Mondridges until this season. Loved them in this season. We'll get into it. But it bothered me so bad in season 3 that we were spending so much time. Like, I swear we spent more time with them than we did Colin and Penelope.
Absolutely.
Like, so much time.
I was like, I don't want to see Alice.
And like,
I don't care.
Like,
you're not moving my story forward. My main story.
And to get them to where they were in season 4, because they needed to get to where they are to do what they could have been 20 minutes last season. 20 minutes.
We didn't need this.
No, we did not.
So I think that's been huge.
I think my idea of these characters from season 3 was a little tainted because every single one of them I liked better in season 4.
It was, but I think it's because it moved the A plot along.
Yes, it wasn't just side plot for side plot's sake.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so Violet and Lord Anderson,
love, and I love where their storyline is at. Yeah. Great overall. Very well done.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Mondridges.
Okay. Let's talk about them.
So I love the idea of Lady Mondridge, I can't think of her name, being a lady in waiting to the Queen. I think this was great for Lady Danbury's character.
Yes.
Like, it was so smart, and I do really like her. She didn't get on my nerves this time. She's literally bothered me so bad.
So bad.
Season 3. And I thought she was so cute. She was so, like, smart. Like, it was
so well done.
So well done. Such a good use of the character. And such a smart way to move things around.
Yeah. Because she really did. She really... and I mean, again, if they had done her better in season 3, I think it would be really cool, because in season 3 she's like kind of trying to start to shake things up from the way the old whoever did it, and so she's kind of there, but they spent too much time. They did it so poorly that like it's not the same storyline, but it's her character to go into a established thing and kind of
mix it up
and go out on a limb and see if it's gonna work. And boy, did it work.
And oh my gosh, I just loved the ending, and we'll get to that when we get to Sophie and
I actually really liked Mrs. Mondridge in this one,
and even her husband. Like, he had a much smaller part, which thank goodness, but he did a great job of getting Benedict to where he needed to be, getting his wife to where she needed to be to help. Like, everything just fit in well and felt so intentional this season. And I feel like you especially notice it with the Mondridges because it was so bad apparent. Last season.
Yeah. No, I agree. Absolutely.
So I'm very excited to see where their storyline goes and what happens in season 5.
I loved that.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue down. We have our lovely Bridgertons. We have Eloise, who has declared herself a spinster.
She's on the shelf.
Which,
icon behavior. I love that for her. I love that she just got up one day and decided,
I'm on the shelf. I'm done.
Even though she had literally put in 0 effort before. Like, nothing changed. Other than the fact that she announced to her mother that she was on the shelf. Which is an icon behavior, and I love that for her.
I love Eloise.
I loved the season of Eloise. I feel like we've seen the most growth with Eloise this season. Again, I feel like there was so much turmoil last season with Eloise, and they kind of screwed over her character. Season 3,
hate it.
Hate it. But I think seeing where, like, the growth that happens from season 3 to the end of season 4 is so good. And it makes me happy that she's understanding that, like, you don't have to lose your individuality with marriage, and, like, there is merit in companionship. Like, I feel like she's really starting to get that.
I agree.
And I really hope she's next season.
I think she is.
I think she is, too.
I think she is, because I think we'll do them next. But Michaela leaving, I think, really gives Francesca space to grieve John.
That's the thing. And
I think she needs that. And we need to see that.
We'll get into that in a little bit, but there definitely needs time. But I loved Eloise's season. I really feel like you can tell she's getting ready for her season. Yeah.
She's really grown up and just like, I don't know. It was fun to see her with Hyacinth, especially.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about Hyacinth a little bit.
So I love Hyacinth.
The baby ball was one of my favorite scenes in the whole series, or the whole season. It was so cute. And, like, she's just so sweet. And I just love her so much. I
loved her so much. I love just, like, because she's been this way since season 1, where she just wants to be in it.
She's so eager.
She's so eager to be there. And so, like, having her baby ball was so fun. And, like, them being like, hey, if you dance with a man and he goes and gets you lemonade, like, that means he, and like, then he
all
does,
excited about that kind of stuff.
And then Benedict comes in as the big brother to, like, dance with her. And,
so cute.
And, like, it was just cute to see Eloise, like, really interact with her and, like, kind of see, I mean, they used it kind of to show Eloise, like, what her life will be like if she is on the shelf forever. And I thought it was really interesting to play those two with
and
each
I thought it was cute to see their relationship too, because we haven't seen much of Hyacinth just because she is young. So, like, to see their sisterly relationship was really cute. I liked it a lot.
I really liked it. And so it was so fun to have Hyacinth. So fun that, like, again, her and Eloise, like, they figured out a way to get Hyacinth to the Penwood Ball.
Oh my gosh, that was so cute. I loved that so much. Like, honestly, I loved Hyacinth this season.
I loved her.
It. But her in her little maid outfit, just standing there in the back, was so cute. And just, like, taking it all in was so cute.
And she was just so, like, in awe by everything. And I just think it's so cute. So I loved Hyacinth.
Yes.
So much.
And one of my favorite scenes, and we'll get into more of, the sadness next, but when Hyacinth was talking to Eloise about how she didn't want to be married anymore because they just all die. Oh my gosh,
I'm gonna cry.
Me too. To watch Eloise, like, older sister, her in that thing, and, like, something that, like, I
think Eloise feels herself.
Yeah, and
to some hidden extent.
Yeah, well, I mean, Eloise literally this season, holy cow, wrecked me. Killed me. Like, Eloise remembers her dad in some way. Like, she was old enough that she would remember him. She'd remember him dying. Like, and then for the thing to happen with John, like, I loved how, I feel like it made Eloise realize that, like, there is so much beauty in love, kind of a thing. Like, even though it is heartbreaking and sad and can end horribly, like this did, like, there is merit to it, and there is, Just because something bad can happen doesn't mean you should throw away the good. Yeah. Which I think was important for Eloise's
because I think that's very, like, Eloise is very, like, if it's not going to be good, I don't want it. Kind of, like, if it's not always going to be good. Yeah. And so I think
for her to have to explain that to Hyacinth, I think was really well done.
That was just so good. I loved just watching them together, like, the whole season. It
was so cute.
Because Eloise is always already so, like, kind of goofy and just, like, so unserious. But it was fun to, like, see her interact with Hyacinth, who is very serious, but also, like, still a child, and has that, like, child wonder. So it was fun to, like, see them really interact a lot in this season. So I loved that. We did hint around it. Should we get into John and Francesca?
I really don't know if I can.
I think we have to.
I really don't know if I can. I haven't been this heartbroken over a character dying
since I read Sunrise on the Reaping.
Literally since, like, it, genuinely, I had this thought of, I don't know what I'm going to do during Sunrise on the Reaping, because if this is making me this sad, Sunrise on the Reaping is going to destroy my soul.
I know.
But, let's get, John and Francesca.
They are such, I've seen a lot of things. Last season, quite honestly, I liked their love story better than Colin Penelope's.
100%.
They were 100%. So much better. Everything about them, I loved. And, Hannah Dodd.
Let's just take a moment. She needs that Emmy. She needs an Oscar. I don't know whatever it is.
Give her everything.
She needs everything. Like, I'm not even kidding. The best performance I've seen, maybe ever.
It was
Amazing.
It was so fun to see her, because she's so quiet, Francesca, and that's what her and John, like,
that bonded over.
That they bonded in silence, you know, and John kind of filled that silence for her, but still was there in the silence.
Yeah.
And I loved that. And I saw a thing, oh my gosh, it'll make me cry, but like one of people were like, one of the reasons like that obviously it killed Francesca because her husband died, but like one of the things is now in the silence she's all alone again.
It's so sad.
And I was like, like, she's like, it's a reminder that John isn't there, the silence now. Yes. And I was like, oh, that was my gosh.
That was their thing. That's how they showed their love. And now it's like a point of pain.
Oh my gosh. But so John passes away after the Penwood ball, which him and I'm so glad. I'm going to cry so hard.
This season
was so good, but I'm so glad that they included it where at the Penwood ball the two of them sneak away.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry too.
And they just get to like be together in silence and tell each other how much they love each other, and like it was so sweet because like again their thing was that they just can sit together in silence, but in that scene John goes, "No, I'm gonna take the time to tell you how much I love you and how much I appreciate you." Like, it was so sweet. It was like, so sweet. It was the perfect representation of their love and their relationship. Yeah.
And then he died.
Oh, this was the part that killed, because like we've known from the books and the spoilers that he says he's just gonna take a nap because he has a headache. And that comes right at the end of episode 6. And like the minute I heard that, I was like, oh no.
And we're shutting the TV, and
this is where it
ends. This is where the whole series ends.
And, oh my gosh. He goes, and then Hannah Dodd goes to go wake him up for dinner.
And he's dead.
And she's just talking to him. And she's, and she's just whatever. And then it pans out, and you just hear the most guttural scream. I don't know, Hannah, how she did that. Like, she was...
Like, seriously?
Oh my gosh.
This woman deserves... all of the flowers. Like, she did such an incredible job. The whole next episode is his funeral and kind of coming to terms with the fact that he just died. Like, he was alive one minute and then the next minute he wasn't. And Francesca thought she was pregnant, and then they have to do this examination, find out she isn't. And her scene with Violet was so... sad. Like, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. But Hannah Dodd, I don't know how she did it, because she's never, she hasn't really said, but I can imagine she's never had this experience before. Yeah. And it was so masterfully done. Mm-hmm. Like, it was so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking.
She just kind of, well, and for those of you that haven't seen it, she's alone with Violet, and they're at Francesca's home. Mm-hmm. And they're just sitting there, and Violet starts talking about how when she lost Edmund, mm-hmm. she lost her husband, and Francesca just stops her and is like, because
Francesca had been so stoic and so like she wasn't letting her emotions show. Like, she was just going through the motions, doing what she needed to do, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And Violet was like, it's okay to be sad. Like, I lost Edmund and all these things. And then Francesca snaps.
Breaks. She just breaks.
And tells Violet how it's not the same, because Violet has 8 kids and Francesca didn't have any. Yeah. She didn't have any part of her husband left.
He was just
It was so sad. Oh my gosh, it was so sad.
Yeah, and Hannah Dodd did so good.
So good. I am in awe of how great of a job she did.
It was just such a beautiful, like a beautifully sad moment.
Yeah. Well, and she'd spent the whole rest of the beginning of the season talking about how much they wanted a child, and how personal it felt to her that they didn't have a child yet, that it was her fault and she couldn't do it, and like all of these things. And so then to have John die without that and like was such an extra blow to her. And she just did such a good job in this scene with Violet. Like, it was so sad. Oh my gosh.
I know. A beautiful piece of the season.
Genuinely the best, one of the best acting performances I've ever seen.
Yeah. No, Hannah Dodd. Bless
Incredible.
up.
Incredible.
Who else do we need to get to?
Sophie and Benedict. Is that it?
I think that's the main...
I mean, Anthony and Kate were in there for 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Literally so sad they weren't in there more.
Couldn't care less about Colin and Penelope.
No. Penelope gave up Whistledown.
Yep, she did. She stopped being Whistledown.
Gave up Whistledown.
Cressida came back as the...
And you know what? I love that they did this because I love to see a fully developed Cressida. Like, she was such an interesting character. She was honestly one of the more interesting parts of season 3. Even though she should not have been a big part of that season at all. But to see her, and especially her and Eloise kind of come together, talk about what happened last season and apologize to each other and kind of grow and mature from what happened. I thought was so great. Like, I loved redemption for Cressida.
Were you? I was shocked when it was Cressida.
I was shocked
Were you?
I had no idea.
I didn't even know she was, like, I hadn't seen her in any press things,
anything.
nothing. Yeah. So I was shocked.
I think it was a surprise. Like, I think that was, which was great. I loved the redemption arc for Cressida.
Yeah. So, snaps for Cressida.
And I'm glad that the queen came to her ball, because I was actually feeling really bad when she was walking around.
I thought she wasn't coming. And then Whistledown wrote about it.
That's what happened. She didn't come, but Whistledown wrote about it. I was going to say something happened so that her ball wasn't a failure, because I was going to be really sad for her, because I actually felt bad.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Okay.
Good. Okay, Sophie and Benedict. Okay. So, I love Benedict.
Yeah.
So before the season started, where I was at with Benedict. Let's start there.
Okay.
I love Benedict, of course. However, I love him as a side character. Like, I was a little worried about him as a lead, just because his character is kind of stupid. A little man whore. Like, I don't know. Like,
a little?
I know.
But he's a rake?
He's a rake. But, so I was a little worried because I don't know how you flip that quickly. You know what I mean? Like, no, I felt like I was really worried it was going to feel very ingenuine because it was such a quick turnaround. However, first of all, he's just such a good, like, such a sweet guy. And you could tell that from the beginning. Like,
you could always tell that.
He was so nice to Sophie, even though she was a maid.
Yeah.
The whole time.
I will say, sorry, one thing that season 3, as much as I hated season 3, the last episode,
especially Benedict's
storyline, we won't even get into it. But at the last episode of the season, he met that lady. He wanted to, like, settle, kind of.
Yes, but then at the beginning of season 4, he's like, I don't think I'll ever get married.
I know.
I've got the
so
life
they kind of undid things.
Like, they kind of undid it, and that kind of pissed me off. But, like,
whatever. But
I'm going off of just ignoring season 3. So in my mind, he never had that redemption.
Okay,
or that.
Let's just thing. We forget about season 3.
Season 3.
It didn't exist. It never happened.
I really want them to redo it, because I do kind of feel bad for Colin and Penelope, because they got so screwed over. But honestly, I don't know.
Can I be honest?
I don't like Colin.
I don't like Colin at all.
I don't like Colin at all. But I honestly don't know if that's because the season was so bad. Like, they did such a bad job of it. Or if it's actually the character.
I think it's actually the character. Because I was rewatching season 1, season 2, and he goes through his whole Marina thing. And, like, I understand.
Oh my gosh, the Marina thing was so annoying.
But, like, he was so annoying during the Marina thing. I just think it's Colin. I don't like Colin. Sorry, Luke Newton.
Yeah. Nothing against you, just your character.
Colin.
So back to Benedict. So I was a little worried that he wasn't going to be believable as a lead.
Yeah.
But
again,
part 1 was fine. I didn't love part 1, and I didn't love Benedict in part 1. I feel like which again, this makes sense in the storyline, but he was really trying to figure out what he wanted, and, like, I feel like he didn't really know what to do with himself a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Which makes sense in
because
his story.
That's what that's his
part 2 Benedict.
Oh my gosh.
I love him.
Especially, I will say, part 2, and I think it goes along with part 1, where he was on kind of his trying to figure out, because he ended up falling in love with Sophie, but she was a maid. He's a nobleman. you just
which, okay, I know, like,
he comes from a noble family.
I know. However, I feel like it would be a much bigger deal if, like, a woman married down. I don't get why it's as big of a deal for a man to marry down, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it wouldn't have been that big of a deal where he had to, like, his family had to shun him and they'd never be able to meet their children. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand how Regency rules work.
Yeah.
It felt a little dramatic to me, but I get it for the storyline.
Yes.
Anyways.
But
continue.
But he was trying to figure it out and everything like that. Once John died, which again,
I can't even think about.
We can't talk about. It was really, him and Violet did such an amazing job of playing that, like,
their relationship.
Of who cares anymore? Just be with the person you love, because you never know how long it's going to be.
Yeah. I loved Violet and Benedict in part 2. Like, I really loved kind of getting to see that side of Violet, for sure, because we only really know her as everyone's mom.
Yep.
But also, like, see someone be in Benedict's corner like that.
Yeah.
I loved, because he was trying to do right by Sophie. He was trying to do right. Like, he really was trying to make everything work.
And do right by everybody.
And do right by everyone. And I feel like no one was really giving him the benefit of the doubt. And so I loved...
unfortunately, who really wasn't giving him the benefit? Anthony.
Freaking Jonathan. What are we doing?
Also,
the beard was gorgeous.
Also, I love how everyone's like...
Beard.
People are like, Anthony Bridgerton never showed up once. It was always Jonathan Bailey.
It was always Jonathan Bailey. Icon. We love you. Keep the beard. It's a good look.
Keep the beard. We're all for it. But hilarious.
I
think it was probably when he was doing Richard II, because he had a beard for Richard II.
I'm sure it was.
But
I loved seeing Violet and Benedict work together like that. Like, I thought it was really sweet.
But I thought it was really sweet how it just at the end, he was just like, okay, whatever. We're just going to do this and make it work. Mm-hmm. I'm going to marry Sophie. And Violet was like, great.
Yeah, I think, like, I did appreciate that he, tried to figure out everything he can. But at the end of the day, he was like, well, whatever. I want to be with you. I love you. Like, we're going to, if we have to leave my family and
live at our cottage.
Live at the cottage. That was the biggest house I've ever seen in my life. But anyways.
It's my cottage.
It's my cottage.
And then it's our cottage. Oh, it's so sweet.
But, like, because I think that was one thing that, like, Benedict's character really lacked, was a lot of, like, commitment and vigor for something.
Yeah.
Like, he was a very go with the flow kind of person.
Yeah.
And I loved that they were able to develop that.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I loved it. And it was just great. But Sophie, we were introduced to Sophie this season.
I love Sophie.
Oh my gosh. What a cutie.
Okay, she's so cute because, first of all, I was kind of thinking, what would Benedict's person be like? You know what I mean? Just because he's such a wild guy. Like, what kind of a lady would turn his head? You know what I mean? Or turn his heart, I should say. Because his head's been turned many a times. But I love her. She is so cute. I love how, like, spunky she is, even though, like, she is a maid. Like, there is a certain level of decorum she has to keep up. But she was still able to, like, let her personality out within, like, society's rules. Like, it was really cute. I liked her a lot.
I really liked her.
Really liked her.
It was just, like, again, we're going to mostly part 2 because that's really kind of where we see Sophie interact with people more, because most of part 1, her and Benedict are just at the cottage and it's just the two of them, which, like, fun, we love them, but, like, we didn't get to see her interact with the family. But once they go back to Bridgerton house and she's working as Hyacinth and Eloise's lady's maid, I think it was, my heart just hurt for Sophie, because when Kate comes and they're all passing around Edmund and it's all the women sitting on the couch and Sophie just, like, she, like, not, I don't know if she's longing to be there. I think she is, but, like, you just wanted her to be in the group of women, in the Bridgerton women.
She's just so sweet.
She really, it was just so sweet. And it was just, it was interesting too, because obviously, like, she knew the rules of society, and so it's like they were both trying to, like, figure it out, and it was, I don't know, I really liked Sophie. I thought she was so sweet, so I thought it was great also, again, going back to Violet, how Violet just loved her immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Violet. She is so
this
great.
Season, I just...
was so great for her.
Yeah.
But, like, even as a maid, like, I think, and Violet obviously could sense things. A mother's intuition. But, like, she always had Sophie's best interest, too. Like, even when she was telling them they cannot be together, like, this has to stop kind of a thing. Like, it was because he was going to ruin Sophie. Like, it wasn't...
It was to protect Sophie.
It was to protect Sophie, which I really appreciate. Especially, like, you'd think... And she was protecting her son, too, for sure. But, like, you'd think she wouldn't care as much
Sophie
about a maid.
had more to lose.
Sophie had more to lose. Yeah. And she really looked out for her, which I thought was really, really cute.
And, like, even when... Arametta came over, she was like protecting Sophie to keep her away from Arametta. Like, it just was really sweet how she like protected Sophie.
Yeah.
Like from the beginning when Sophie came in. And I just thought that was so sweet. And she was just accepted, and
it was so cute.
And
surprise in my life, come to find out that Arametta was Cho Chang in Harry Potter. I had no idea.
The real question is how you didn't know. I feel like it had been
no
advertised
idea.
Everywhere.
I had
for
no
years
idea.
that Arametta, the evil stepmother, was gonna be
Cho Chang.
Cho Chang.
I had no idea, and then I saw a TikTok, and I was like, no freaking way. It totally is her. I just didn't think she was old enough to play, like, a stepmom. Which, like, I think she was, I mean, I don't know, because her daughters were older, but I think she was supposed to be younger than technically would be, Sophie's mom would be.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, but...
Still.
Cracked me up when I found out. That was so funny.
When you told me that you didn't know that,
I had no idea. I'm Harry Potter's biggest fan. Harry Potter's biggest fan. I had no idea. She's as Scottish as ever. Not in the show, but in real life, as Scottish as ever.
It was crazy.
And we love that for her.
We love it. Speaking of Arametta,
hated her.
Hated her so much. She deserved to get more punishment than she did.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then Posey, though.
Posey is so cute. She was like my second favorite. She was so darn cute. And she was adorable. So sweet. And I just loved her. And she was just so sweet.
And she was the only one at their wedding.
I know. Oh my gosh. So when the little, like, servant guy, I don't know what he was, Sophie's friend, when walked her down the aisle, I was weeping. I was weeping. Okay, that was the sweetest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Oh my gosh.
And I loved it so. I'm so glad they did that.
Yeah.
Like, it made my little heart so happy. I was, like, genuinely weeping.
No, it was so... I did love seeing the servants in this. It felt... I will say, I really liked the little... It felt very Downton Abbey.
It did.
Which was fun.
Yeah.
Big Downton fans over here.
Yes. The TV show.
Around.
Ish.
You know, but I thought it was really fun. I thought it was fun to see the servants. We got to see Footman John even more.
Icon. We love Footman John.
My favorite thing is his TikTok.
Okay. Also, I've seen so many, because he's been in so much press this season.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, is he going to become a big character? Like, why is he in so much press? Which I'm here for. I mean, love him. He's hilarious.
Footman John. My favorite TikTok he's ever made, though, is when he does the Barbie thing. It's and he, like, starts creeping along in the a temporary setback,
a momentary loss.
But he, like, does that with his powdered wig.
So funny.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, shout out Footman John. We love you.
Also, the fact that he's married to the girl from Camp Rock.
Insane.
Crazy behavior, but, like, whatever.
We love to see it.
Also, he produces music and releases music all the time. Footman John, an icon. But I did think it was really fun to see into the servants a little bit more.
We got to go downstairs, see their life a little bit. We even had the maid wars.
We did.
Where we really got to see.
With Arametta
what?
The Featheringtons.
But also the Featheringtons, I can't remember her name. Varley. She was always really annoying. I loved her this season. I feel like they really gave us a look into characters who have been around a long time, but we haven't really gotten to know very well. But in a way that moved forward the plot.
Yes.
Like, it was a very smart way. It wasn't side characters story for side character story's sake. It was really well.
It was really well done. I thought it was. I also really liked it. I really loved, like, seeing the servant side of it a lot more, because when you get to the Bridgerton family, you see, like, Eloise and all of them, you see that they, like, actually treat their servants like well. As friends. Yeah. It's you know, as
well, and everyone's been there forever. Like,
I thought it was written like they didn't lose anybody in this in the maid wars. I mean,
Tea.
But, like, I just thought it was really sweet to, like, see, you know, how Eloise and Hyacinth really respected what Sophie thought. Or, like, when Sophie went to Francesca after John died and she took her into the room to, like, let her kind of cry a little bit. Debrief. Like, to, like, debrief and kind of, because she could tell that Francesca just was, like, dying. Ooh, that was a bad word. She wasn't doing well.
I'm dying. It was so sad.
It was so sad.
I literally can't get over John's death.
But like, I just think it was really cool to see how, you know, how Footman John was kind of just like always there, like helping. Or, what's their maid's name? Mrs. something.
I don't know.
Oh man. But how like
she was awesome though. I loved her.
But I loved how like she, like, even though it was like obviously scary for her to like interrupt the Bridgertons and like say something at the end, you know, with about Sophie, whatever. She still, like, felt comfortable enough to be able to speak up and be like, hey, actually, something...
She's not in the Americas. She's in jail!
So many things.
But this season was wild.
This season was so good. But yeah, I just thought it was really cool to, like, see... And how...
See them interact.
And, like, really see them interact. Because we've seen them, you know, but we didn't get to know the, like, relationships that they had with them. And I really liked that about this season.
I agree.
Who else have we missed?
Queen Charlotte and Lady Danbury, we didn't really talk about them. They're okay. So Queen Charlotte, I think, is number one for me. Like, I haven't rewatched it in a long time. I need to rewatch it. I remember it being incredible. Mm-hmm. And I feel in that
season,
the
like show,
the Queen Charlotte, yeah. The Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story.
Yes,
that show,
A+,
was great, and that really gave us a peek into Lady Danbury and the Queen's relationship. And I feel like we got reward for that this season as well, which
season 3.
Don't even get us started on season 3. If you didn't know, we
hated it.
But we really got to see, like, even now, like, they are so close, and like to see the Queen be vulnerable with her and be like, I don't want you to go, what if he dies? Like, that whole scene broke my heart too. Like, it was just so sweet to see, and then to see the Queen kind of like realize she can't hold her back, and like Lady Danbury has a right to go and do the things she wants to do. But Lady Danbury took care of her too. Like, she brought in Lady Mondrich, like got that set up. Yeah. Like, she wasn't just gonna leave her anyways. Like, it was so sweet.
But then even at the end, she's like, no, I'll stay and I'll do. And she's like, no,
you need to go.
You need to go. Like, I just thought it was so good. I you know, we're gonna see a lot of Lady Danbury in later seasons.
She's confirmed for season 5.
Yeah,
so she's coming back.
You know, and Golda. Oh my gosh, I love Golda.
I love her.
So good.
Literally, this show is cast so perfectly well. Whoever did the casting needs an award too.
Yeah,
did such a great job because everyone is perfect.
Also, the recasting of Francesca.
Okay, I have no beef with the girl who was originally Francesca. I don't know who she is.
No idea.
Beef. Hannah Dodd.
Amazing.
Is a once in a lifetime kind of talent. Like, I'm not kidding. Her this season, incredible.
Yeah. I'm nothing against the other girl.
I have no idea who you are.
No idea.
I wish you the best, girlfriend. Hannah Dodd. She is Francesca.
Amazing. Yeah. No, she's so good. But yeah, no, it was so good. I loved this season. I felt like this was such a good season. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait for the next season. I think it's Eloise.
I hope it's Eloise.
I'm like 90% sure it's Eloise.
I think so too. It would be too soon to do Francesca, and I think people will be mad if it's Francesca. She needs to grieve John because it cheapens their love story if they move on too quickly, and I will be really mad because they did such a good job with it this season. Yeah. Such a good job.
So good. So I also think I saw some things of like people like, well, if it is Francesca, even if 2 years, like, because if 2 years pass by the time, people are going to rewatch season 4 and go straight into it. And so she's not going to have the time. But if we give Eloise her season and Eloise deserves...
It's Eloise's time.
It's Eloise's turn.
She's older than Francesca.
The thing is like, at this point, what else can Eloise do?
Yeah.
Like, she's...
And Order's kind of gone to crap, which I don't know the order of the books, but...
Yeah.
We've gone to crap with the order.
But so. I feel like what else can Eloise do? Like, she's kind of...
She's ready.
She's ready. It's her turn. So we're hoping it's Eloise.
Bring in Sir Philip.
Okay, question for you. We did mention earlier that Penelope gave up Lady Whistledown.
Yes.
At the end, big twist, Lady Whistledown is back. Not Penelope.
So, supposedly. I mean, she did say it wasn't her.
It wasn't her.
You never know. I hope it's Hyacinth.
I hope so too.
I think that makes so much sense because she said when she was in The Maid, like, no one noticed me. Like, she was completely hidden as a maid because no one pays attention to the maids.
Yep.
And
she wants to do something. Before she settles down.
Before she comes out into society. Like, amazing. I think it would make so much sense for it to be Hyacinth, and I really hope it is.
I agree.
If it isn't Hyacinth, who do we think it is?
Mrs. Mondridge.
Yeah. Her, or it could be Penelope again.
I also saw people say, like, this time it could be Mrs. Featherington and Varley. Like, this, like...
That is true, because they were very involved.
I think Mrs. Mondridge could be a good backup.
I think that's a great one, though. Yeah. But I do hope it's Hyacinth. I think that would be so cute for Hyacinth character.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be really fun for Hyacinth. I think she would just eat it up, too. Like,
because she's so cute.
She's so cute. Florence Hunt.
Icon. The fact they casted her when she was 11 and she's now 18, 19, something like that.
Crazy.
Doing as well as she is. Great job.
So great job. Amazing. Never recast her. I love her so much.
I'll be kind of, okay. Again, it's kind of weird just because of the nature of the show, and she was a child. She's not anymore, and she wouldn't be, but
you know,
I think she deserves to get her season. I'd be kind of sad if they recasted her, but you know, whatever.
I hope not.
You know,
I hope
they don't.
Mixed feelings.
Again, you know, it's kind of weird, but
whatever. I don't care.
Well, they didn't Game of Thrones. That's all I'm gonna say. Sophie Turner. You know,
Sophie was also underage during like 90% of that.
I know.
She's not underage.
She's not underage anymore. So, come on.
Also, she's the last one, so she's got at least like 6 years.
Yeah.
So we're fine.
We're fine. But this season was 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
The way they wrapped it up, the way they got Sophie into society as a cousin was so smart. I did not see that coming.
I didn't either.
I thought that was great how they did that.
Yeah, I agree.
And she got her dowry and everything, which was so cute. Posey got married. I love Posey.
Okay, also, I heard, so Sophie's dowry was $18,000. People did the math. That's like $4.3 million now. That was her dowry.
Crazy.
They said the average people made like 100 pounds a year.
Swag.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
So, Sophie, you're doing good.
Shout out to Sophie and Benedict.
But yeah, no, I loved them.
I love them. Overall, it was so great.
It was a great season. I really liked it. I hear rumblings of Queen Charlotte season 2.
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
Which would be great.
I would love that.
You know what? That would be great if they did that and they could sandwich it in. Like, this would mean they would have already had to film it at this point. But if they would be able to sandwich it in between season 4, season 5. So then that way we can explore Lady Danbury gone and have Charlotte doing her thing. And then she's back for season 5.
Yeah, they did confirm a spinoff. They haven't said what it is, but they have confirmed a spinoff, which could be season 2 of Queen Charlotte. People think it might be Violet and Edmund's story.
Could be good.
Which could be fine. I don't know. I don't think that's a story that needs to be told. If they do it,
great.
I'll watch it, eat it up. But like, I don't think that's a story that needs to be told. I think
Queen Charlotte season 2.
Queen Charlotte was so good that I would die for season 2.
Yeah.
Like, it was just so good.
Well, and they could even do Edmund and Violet in Queen Charlotte. Because Violet's like about that age anyway, you know? So like, they could do it.
They could throw that in there.
So we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited, though. I hope it's Queen Charlotte season 2. I need India and Corey back on our screens.
They were perfect.
They were so good.
Again, the casting of this show is just 10 out of 10. It is so, so great.
Okay, before we close up, do you remember the final scene of Queen Charlotte?
Oh my gosh, I can't even
when they go back and forth, when her and George are under the bed, and it goes back and forth between India and Corey and Golda and what's his name? And King George. Like, it just goes back and forth, and it's just, that's such a good one.
It's so good. It is literally,
I need to watch that again. Good. Oh my gosh.
It is so good. Well, and the thing is we know, again, this show's not historically accurate at all, but at some point, they'll probably have to stick to some historical accuracies, which mean Queen Charlotte dies, King George dies. Like, which I don't know if they'll put that in there or not. I think if they... What?
What if Queen Charlotte season 2...
That's what I'm saying! What if that's the end? Because it'll come out after season 5.
I don't think Golda is going away.
She better not.
I worry about George. I think that they'll kill off George before they kill off Queen Charlotte before they kill
I
off
don't want to see
Golda.
Queen Charlotte sad.
Oh, it breaks my heart. Oh my gosh, Golda is so good she's
perfect.
in her stoic, like, queen face. You can see
so much
emotion.
Like when she, right before she kind of broke, when Lady Danbury was leaving, and she was like, "Oh, don't leave me. Like, what if he dies?" Kind of things. Like you can just see the like pain and the like just longing for everything to be okay. Like it was. Oh, she's so good.
She's so good.
Give Goldie her flowers too.
Golda. She's literally the backbone of the show, quite honestly. Really that's 100%. Why I literally don't think they'll get rid of her. I think they will kill off George first, just because I think it's gonna be. But
oh my gosh, remember in season 2 when he comes running out and then Edwina gets him, this show is so good. Apart from season 3, you can genuinely skip season 3.
We'll tell you everything that happens.
Yeah,
Penelope and Colin get married.
Yeah. We find out, or the world finds out that Penelope's whistled down.
And Cressida leaves.
And Francesca and John get married, and they have the most beautiful little relationship ever.
She was so that was my favorite part of watching, is when she meets John and they just sit there in silence and Eloise is like freaking out, but then they're just so happy. Then they run into each other on the street and Francesca is so nervous because she was so excited to see John again, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh, this would be so much better if it was in this key and it was on this tempo, and then he looks at her and he goes, okay, I'll see you later, and then runs away, and she's like, oh no, what did I do? I said something wrong. And then all of a sudden he shows up and he's like, I wanted to give you this because I wanted to do the music in the way that you thought it would be good. And
That's so sweet.
Oh, that's the best part of season 3. There you go. That's it. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know from season 3. The rest
nothing
of
else.
Awful.
It was an awful season. Everything about it was awful. But this season 4 was so good.
So good.
It redeemed itself. It was such a great. Oh my gosh, I
loved it.
I'm obsessed.
I loved it big time. And Bridgerton, you redeemed yourself. Keep it up. We don't need another season 3. Okay. I think you heard our complaints and you fixed it. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
But
that's all we got.
Yeah, we've gone long today. But
you know what? We haven't gone long in a while.
I know. And we've had some short episodes, so
we appreciate you for bearing with us. Also, if you can see, we're in fun chairs.
Okay, yes. So this is the end of Bridgerton talk. Back to 801 Diaries. We have some exciting things coming. We're working on a new set, so
we're actually gonna have a proper set.
So the production quality is going to increase. We're just kind of in between. Right now.
The plans keep changing week by week.
So,
but we do have fun chairs.
And
we eventually will not be having our microphones rest on here, and it will be cool.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's just we've had setback after setback.
But not setback. They're good.
They're good things. No, everything's been good.
Everything's good. It's good changes.
Moved our plan back a little bit.
But it's okay.
But it's all good.
We're gonna have fun.
So if you made it to the end, let us know and we'll send you something, because
that's actually not a joke. Legitimately,
we'll send you something.
Let us know that you made it to the end, and we will send you something.
And share it with your friends and follow us on social media and
subscribe
on YouTube and follow us on streaming everywhere. It's 801 Diaries podcast. If you have any episode recommendations,
hit us up. You know where to find us. We just told you. And is that it? I think that's it.
Okay, we love you guys.
And we will see you next week.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.